So when we are looking at the calibration, so what we do is we make use of only these three instruments. We don't require the Hall effect setup right now. So what we are doing is we are just calibrating the instrument. So calibrating meaning, so here you, for instance, you have your this current, right, and then you have a magnetic field. So the current here, whatever the current that has been said, is the current which is being supplied from this instrument, and the magnetic field, I mean this current is only giving the magnetic field. The magnetic field generated, the value of the magnetic field which is generated will be detected here, right, will be measured using this instrument. So what we need to do is we need to place our probe here like this, such that I get a positive value of the magnetic field. Okay. Now what I do is for calibration, it's very simple. So this is table 1. So I just increase the current, right? So I just increase the current, and like you see, as you see here, when I increase the current here, so your value of magnetic field also changes. So there are two setups, like into 1 and into 10. Like whatever is your requirement, accordingly you can do it. So if I change the current, when I keep changing the current, my magnetic field value also changes, right? So that is your table 1. So you fill your current here, right, whatever is being supplied from your instrument, and then whatever the values of magnetic field you are getting using your Gauss meter, that is what you put down here. Okay. Now we move to second table, wherein we don't require the Gauss meter, so we will put this off. We will right now set this to be 0, right, and we will remove this instrument, right, we will remove this, and we will put the so we have removed the probe for measuring the magnetic field. Now we will insert our sample. Your sample is here, right? This is your sample. Okay. So we have made the necessary connections here. We have made the necessary connections here. Now let us put the sample. Okay. So I'm just putting it roughly right now. Okay. Place it at the center. So something like this. You can see it has been put at the center. Okay. Now what we do is we will try to find what is to be done next. So what is to be done next is we will make use of these three, right? So now let us put on your Hall setup, and what we will do is we will set, so you have two knobs here, right, so the voltage and current. So let us set it to the current side. Okay, so for 0 current, right, no magnetic field, you are getting 0, right, so that is fine. Okay, now what we will do next is we will set the probe current, right, we will set the probe current, and probe current meaning current which you are supplying from this particular instrument. Okay, probe current, whenever I am saying probe current, it means the current which I am supplying from this one Hall effect setup, and when I am saying you are varying the magnetic field, so this is the setup which is responsible for varying the magnetic field. Okay, now what I do is I fix my probe current to some value. Here I have taken 2.5, you can just take it to be 3 or 3.5, anything is fine. So let me just increase the current to say around some value. Okay, so something like this is fine. Now what I do is, so I have fixed my probe current here to 2.5, which you can see over there. Now I will vary the current here, right? Now I will vary the current here. I'll keep varying the current. So it is 0.5. Now this current is fixed. Now I need to change the knob to the voltage side and note down whatever the value of voltage is being shown there. Okay, so I keep doing that, I keep changing the current and I keep noting the values of the magnetic field, values of the voltage, Hall voltage, which is being shown here. Okay, now this is your table 2. Now in table 3 we do just the opposite meaning. First let us set all of this to 0, so let me change it to current mode and keep it to say 0. Okay, now what we do is we fix this particular current value, so let me fix it to some value, say some value of say 1, something like this. Okay, some particular value, and then what I do is, so once this value is fixed, I will note the current reading here and the voltage reading which is being shown here, right? So that is what is to be done in your third table, which is this one. So you fix the current here, right? You change the current here. Okay, you keep changing the current. If you change the current, then you measure the voltage. Again you change the knob, okay, because this is for different display. You change the knob, change the current, note the voltage. So that is what is to be done here. You keep your magnetic field current fixed, okay, the current corresponding to your magnetic field fixed. You change the current in that Hall effect setup, and then you note down the Hall voltage. So that is what you need to do in your Hall effect experiment.